Ballsy jump there. Ballsy jump. Ba, 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 ba. wonder if you can get back this way. Jesus, doing 72% of the damage, group damage. shit, only an hour left on my buff? That's kind of a bummer. I'm just in here trying to level up my pet, because my pet's only level 57, I think? My pet is 57, so yeah. Figured I'd do a BRD run or an LBRS just to try to level my pet up to 60. But pet's doing pretty good. Let's see what the damage. My pet's out DPSing every person in the group. My pet's doing 105 DPS per second, which is better than all the other people in the group. It's kind of funny. I need another soda, but I don't want to run into the kitchen to get a soda. Now let's see. Yeah, I guess I can wait after the dungeon. Empty soda.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Hail to the night. Yes. Lovely.
can I do for you? For the Alliance? Be careful.
Excuse me. Bummer.
Did I not bring you some glee, Mr. Oh, look at me.
Hey gamer, what's up, man? I just figured I'd run a dungeon because my pet needs to level up. So I'm just there's not really any gear that I need in here as much as I'm just trying to level my pet.
If you can, if anyone needs me, help me at the bar. What for the earn? It's the point of no return. After everything we did, we saw. You turned your back on me. What for? To earn? What's that butcher burn? At the end of my days when I'm through, no word that I've written will ring quite as true as burn. Burn, butcher, burn. Burn, butcher, burn. Burn, 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 burn. Watch me burn all the memories.
It's called mixed scrolling battle text, and then I've been using it for a very, very long time, and it's actually probably one of my all-time favorite add-ons because it does more than just scrolling text. It also allows me to do audio alerts, triggers, different things like that. So it's very useful. Like when my health gets low, I get like audio alerts. I set up visual triggers, to show up. Like when I enter combat, leave combat, which is really good for hardcore WoW. Like I set up the scrolling sections of the screen. So like when I enter or leave combat, it's gonna appear right here on my screen, and I modify the text to be bigger, and it's a different font. If I go to the general, go to master fonts. Most of the fonts I'm using is a font called MOK. So yeah, so it is a custom font. And actually, I usually turn off. I usually turn off the scrolling text over the enemy the nameplate of the enemy here, because that's Blizzard's scrolling text. So I usually go into here and I go to combat and I turn this off right here. And that way, because really the only scrolling combat text I should see is the text that scrolls over the enemy, over the target nameplate, which is going to be the damage I'm doing, and the text that scrolls to the left side of my screen here, which is going to be the damage that people are doing to me. Yeah, no worries. What are the chances it'll be the Savage Gladiator chain? Not that I really need it, but if it did drop, it would be funny. It'd have to be the ogre. And it's not the ogre, it's the spider, so no Savage Gladiator chain. I guess he resisted my trap. Or maybe I just didn't get it dropped right, maybe. That sucks. The old Dagorama. I still need another 100,000 honor. But it's AV weekend, so getting honor is really easy. I don't really use ranged on this character. More of a melee hunter on this particular build. I'll throw in a multi-shot there, what the hell. Why does I keep dropping target? Oh. Excuse me, man. I'm so tired. I am so tired. I'm falling asleep with the keyboard here. It's been a rough day. Very rough day. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Like, I have no idea. Like, me and my wife wants to do something, or I just don't know what's going on tomorrow. I know I want to sleep in tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to wash my car tomorrow. Wash my car tomorrow. Max out my honor to 500,000, which will be pretty easy. Yeah, I got a new car, a pretty new car. I mean, I've only had my car for probably about 6 months. It's not like the most amazing car in the world, but I like it. I got a little cross-track, wilderness. I needed something that could get to my wife's, to her the cabins her parents have in Tennessee, because they're like kind of this, off the beaten path dirt road, really steep dirt road that you need some sort of an off-road vehicle, 4x4, something to be able to, if it rains and stuff and the road gets slick, you need something that's going to be able to, handle that. So I didn't want to get a truck because we already have a truck, but I wanted to get a car that I could throw my dog, my golden retriever, in the back of the car, or that, that would be good for off-road. And so we got it. We got here. I got the Crosstrek in blue. There's different blue. Geyser blue. This one. This is my car right here. This one right here. It's pretty. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Lovely.
You have been the most beautiful audience. Remember to toss a coin if you can. If anyone needs me, I'll be at the bar. What for the earn? It's the point of no return. After everything we did, we saw. You turned your back on me. What for? To yearn.
You got a 4Runner? Yeah, I needed a car that was, because my other car was a little FRS, little Siren FRS. The one I buy Toyota Subaru in Scion, little sports car. So I was going from a tiny sports car very low to the ground, and I needed something that had more space, and that I could take off road, and that I could put my dog in the back, you know, because my dog's about 100 pounds, 100-pound golden retriever. So. Why am I attacking that guy? Wouldn't it be funny? I like Forerunners. Forerunners are cool. There's quite a few Forerunners in the area I live at. There's a really cool white one with black tinted windows that looks nice. And then there's a black one with black tinted windows that looks nice. Never driven a Forerunner though. I always wanted to. But yeah, I like my Crosstrek. I've already taken it like, you know, into the off roads, and it handles like bumps and shit like so much better than our. We've got a Nissan. We have a Nissan, a Frontier Pro 4X here. This is the truck we have. This is our truck. Well, it's actually not exactly that one. I think it is pretty much that one. Yeah, the truck we have is... I'm just looking for a good picture of it, because none of these colors aren't right. They're not the right color. They're all like a light gray. Ours is like a charcoal gray. But I don't know why that isn't the right color. This is our truck right here. Oh, it's gone. No. No. Man, can't find a good picture. Too bad we can't. But I really like our truck though. It's a smaller truck, but it's I bought it for my wife. But it's basically this truck here. Every time I go to one of these images, it's not there because Nissan's fucking because it's going to like a dealer page and they're out of stock. The Nissan, like the truck that we have was so like hard to find. Like everybody was trying to buy it. It was like one of the most purchased. You know, when it first came out, it was very sought after, and it was also around COVID too, like just after COVID. So there wasn't a lot of inventory, and it took us months to even find the right one we wanted. You know, like it took us months. Whoa, what the fuck? How did this guy get over here? Where did this guy come from? That was weird. Yeah, we couldn't find the truck. You know, we'd actually take, my wife had a Nissan Frontier because she loves Frontiers. And it was like a 2000 something. And I upgraded that one to like a 2020, which wasn't the new body style, you know, the new Nissan one. And it was a brand new though. I went and bought her a brand new Nissan 2021. And then I told her once the new ones came out, once the new body styles came out, I thought they were pretty cool. And I said, look, let's take the Nissan 2020 that we bought and let's go in and trade it. You know, let's go trade it. You know, but I mean, basically this is the truck we have, this one. We just have it in this. Actually, here's our truck. This is our truck right here. Different wheels, but it's this gray one, Pro 4X, and you know, that's our truck. It's a good truck, man. I like it. But I wanted to get my car. I had like a little sports car, and when my sports car was dying, I wanted to upgrade it to, like I said, to like some sort of a crossover vehicle that I put my dog in, and that I could take up into Tennessee and up into the cabin, and not worried about getting stuck. You know, I needed to be able to go through some pretty rugged terrain. And if you ever, and I did my research, man, I must have watched hundreds of videos on the Crosstrek, because I knew the earlier versions of Crosstrek weren't very good cars, and so I was really concerned because that it wouldn't be very good. But it kind of fit what I was looking for. Like, it's not the best looking car. Like, I mean, I like the way it looks, and it's got a really shitty. I mean, it's not a bad engine, but it's a weak engine. The engine's not super strong. It does have pretty good towing capability, but it's not a fast car. I mean, in fact, it's pretty slow. You're not going to be like blowing anybody off the road. But if you go to YouTube and do a search for, you know, Crosstrek Wilderness, you know, off-road test, you're going to see some great videos, and you're going to see some surprising. And you can see I've actually watched that one. A lot of these I've watched already. You're actually going to see some pretty surprising capabilities of the car. It's actually surprising how good. You know, look at this road this guy's taking it through. I mean, look at that shit. Are you kidding me? I mean, he's taking it through a very fucked up road. And it handled it too. Fucking handled it. You know? You know, taking it through these big, you know. The cool thing about the Crosstrek, look at that big dip. The cool thing is it's got more ground clearance than any crossover. You know what I mean? Like, it's like 9 or something inches. It's crazy. It's got so much ground clearance, which is super nice. Because you never worried about hitting the bottom. You never were really worried about hitting the undercarriage on any kind of a regular road, like ever. My little FRS, my Scion FRS, that thing was so low to the ground, I was always worried about bottoming it out, like on just a simple left turn. You know, if there was a slight grade there, I could just bottom the front out.
kiss your ass goodbye.
That's just sitting there taking a little stretch. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, take a little stretch. Yeah, I mean, I did a ridiculous amount of research for both vehicles. I mean, I already liked Nissans. Like, I already knew that they were good. You know, the Nissan Frontier was just a solid vehicle, you know, very dependable. And it's because my wife had two of them previously. So we actually ended up buying. We actually have, you know, she's actually owned 4 different Nissan Frontiers. But yeah, I did the research. You know, I did the research on the Frontier. Did the research on the Crosstrek. I test drove the Crosstrek and was amazed at how well it handles. I mean, it's got the best all-wheel drive. I mean, Nissan has the best all-wheel drive in the world. I mean, nobody makes better all-wheel drives than Nissan, or than Subaru. Sorry, I keep saying Nissan. I meant Subaru. Subaru has the best all-wheel drive. I mean, it's not even close. Like a lot of like crossovers will say they're all-wheel drive, and they are, but it's not like a. Oh wow, that's. Yeah, that's one of the best. Yeah, this is one of the best items for a healer. Like super great item, and really hardly ever drops. So really, really lucky for the healer there. It's a great item. The only thing I don't like about the newer vehicles, Gamer, is that they're so much more complicated. You know, there's so much electronics and stuff that I always worry that, you know, the more things you have, the more things you have that can break, you know? So that always concerns me a little bit. I don't know if I have. Let's see if I got a picture of my car. I think I do on my Facebook, maybe. Let's take a look. I'm very tired, as always. I'm always tired, it seems like. I'm being lazy and just shooting arrows right now because I'm being lazy. Yeah. Here's a picture of my car. This is actually my car here. And we're going to a restaurant down here. But yeah, that's my Crosstrek. I don't know if I have any more. We'll see. There you go. There you go. There's another picture of it. Looks pretty good when it was brand new, doesn't it? Yeah, this is it here. This blue one. Looks great next to this Jeep. But yeah, this is my car here. It's awesome, dude. It's actually an awesome car. Thanks, yeah. You know what's funny is my wife is the one who talked me into buying the car, because I had a car. I mean, it was an old car. It was like a 2012 FRS, but it only had like 50,000 miles on it, because I don't really drive a lot. But it was beat up. I mean, the sun had, you know, Florida. I live in Florida. The Florida sun had just destroyed the paint on it. You know, mostly because I didn't take good enough care of the paint, but also just the Florida sun is just so damn intense. But my wife said, you know, you need to get a new car and trade that one in while it's still worth something. Since it only had like 58,000 miles on it, I was still able to get like a good, you know, $9,000 or $10,000 on the trade-in. And Bitcoin had jumped up a bunch, so I actually was able to sell some Bitcoin for a pretty good profit. So I basically went in, bought that car, and put about $20,000 down on that one. So get a super cheap car payment. Yeah. Well, the guy, you know, when I got my new car, I asked the guy about that. I said, you know, the sun down here is so brutal. I said, is there anything I can do to prevent the? Do I need to wax my car? He said that the coating that they put on the car is so good. He's like, you don't have to do anything. He's like, the coating we put, he goes, the coating they put on these cars nowadays. He's like, it shouldn't, like, the paint might fade. He said it shouldn't, like, you know, like eat through like it did on my FRS, you know. I don't really believe that, to be honest. Like, I find that hard to believe, but one of the guys, that was one guy who said that. The finance guy there told me that they put a coating on his car, like a coating over the paint. And he said he comes back in every year and has them redo the coating. So, and he told me that they don't really advertise that. That's like usually for employees. He goes, but we'll do it for customers too. He said, you just got to come in and talk to them. So I'm going to go in there after a year and say, hey, you know, the finance dude told me that you guys can do like this coat over the paint. I don't know what kind of coat it is. It's a ceramic. It's like a ceramic coat. So they do like a ceramic coating. He told me that I can come in and they'll do it like really cheap because Subarus. Look at the good thing about Subaru is they're really nice to their customers. Like if you buy a Subaru, they're very, like really like they're like a family. You know what I mean? So he said, yeah, he's like, just come back in once a year. Come back in once a year. Say, hey, just redo the ceramic coating. You know. So I plan on doing that. I've only had the car for like, I don't even know if I've had it 6 months. I've had it like somewhere between like 4 to 6 months. I've only made about 5 car payments, so probably about 6 months maybe. You know.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Why am I so low on mana? I could not have started this fight with any mana. I actually had... Oh yeah, that guy shared this quest, so... I have 1 coffer key, that's it. But I need to get a hose. Get a spray. What do you call it? I need to get a spray for garden hose. What is it called? I need a garden hose nozzle. Like a good one. So what I found out was I live in an apartment complex, and I knew that they had like an area where you can wash your car, but I never saw anybody use it, so I figured it wasn't like a working thing, and it's on the other side of the complex. So today I drove my car over there, and I saw that there was like a faucet, like a spout where the water would come out, but there's no hose on it or anything. So I went over there today, and there was a hose hooked up to it, but there was no spray on the end of it. It just like ended in, you know, the end of the hose, right? So I turned it on, and sure enough, water came out. So, and it said right on the front of the thing, car wash. So I'm gonna buy a really good, you know, hose with a really good, you know, nozzle on the end, spray or whatever you call it, that I can just screw on, hopefully, to that, and then I can just go over there and hand wash my car whenever I want. It's gonna be great. I actually really enjoyed hand washing my cars. You know, I've done that in the past, and it's just nice because you know you're not damaging the paint when you hand wash it with the right stuff. You get the right materials and the right equipment and the right, you know, soap, and you can do so much better job than if you take it to like a car wash, you know. But I don't know if I've got to go through my inventory on car wash supplies because I don't know how much stuff I still have. Last time we moved, I told my wife just to throw it away because I prefer to buy new stuff than because I'm not very frivolous, I guess, that way. You know, like if I have like a bunch of half-empty bottles of car supplies and I'm moving from one place to another, I'll just throw this shit away and buy all new. Because I hate carrying like old, like half-empty bottles of soap. It's just not worth my effort to carry the shit. My wife's not like that though. She's completely opposite. She's like, "Hey, we paid for this. It's still half full. You know, I'm not throwing this away." So she'll like 100%, you know, like.
Watch your back.
Can I turn in?
You got my attention.
Yeah, nice.
Be good. Off with you. Be good.
My wife's not. She's completely different. So when last time we moved, I think she saved most of the car washing supplies because I asked her about it. She goes, "Yeah, it's under the sink." And I was like, "Great, it's under the sink," and like it's probably dirty, nasty. We'll see. I just want to go up to like, you know, Advanced Auto Parts or whatever it's called, Advanced, Advantage, whatever. And I'll just buy myself. I need some microfiber cloths. I'm sure I have some, but I want to get some new ones. Some new microfiber cloths for drying. I want to get a new bucket. I want to get some new hand sponge things to use to wash. Gotta get some more Meguiar's soap. Gotta get some Meguiar's wipes for the interior. Dodge rating of 29. Dodge rating of 31. I'm tired. I'm ready to leave this dungeon. I thought these guys are pretty low. Like, they didn't have the best gear. Actually, they're really low level. Look at this. Wow, this group is weak. Like, okay, the tank's 60, but 55 warrior, 53 priest, and a 49 warrior. I wouldn't even go into BRD if I was a 49 warrior. It's kind of ballsy. It's a good thing I'm pulling some good DPS. I don't remember.
What's on your mind? Watch your back. Here there. Off with you. Watch your back.
They're all gonna die. Like they're all gonna die. Yeah, well, I'm out of here. All I did was take 2 drinks off the table. I guess that was enough to piss them off. Now they're out. Now can I get out of here without dying is the question. I don't think I can I? How much time we got? Ooh, slippery when wet, baby. I'm always slick. I'm always slippery. Slippery! Oh yeah, I'm out. Alright. Yeah, I'm done with this group. Sorry, I don't want to. I was done with this group a long time ago. I was surprised they even went that deep. I mean, when they're like all like such low-level characters. I just wanted to get my pet some levels. Alright. Anyways, I'm probably gonna... I want to try... You know what I want to try is... yeah, let's give my pet some food. What I want to try is... I haven't been wanting to try out Oblivion, the remaster. I haven't played it yet, so let's take a quick peek at Oblivion. I may play Oblivion. I mean, because I've only got like the only thing I'm doing in WoW right now is just getting my rank 14, and really that was it's mostly just in prep for Burning Crusade, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting my rank 14 just so I have some decent gear to kind of get me through to the Burning Crusade, and then also just to maybe I can get into a raiding guild and do some raids. I don't know. I have no idea, but. Now, the weird part is I don't really... Like, what I probably should do... Because I want to set up my keys the same way I probably set up Skyrim. So, what I probably should do before I do this is I probably should launch Skyrim. Because I'm sure my Skyrim game through Steam is pretty much configured the way I like it. So, if we go into library here and we go Skyrim... oh, man, I hope I didn't uninstall Skyrim. That would be kind of a bummer if I did that. I might have. Nope. Okay. Claire Obscure. Yeah, but the Claire Obscure, that, if I remember correctly, that's the that's a turn-based game, right? Yeah, this is a turn-based. You don't want to play it unless you're into turn-based games.
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone.
Yeah, it's a turn-based game. So I mean, for me personally, I'm not into turn-based games. So. Whoa. My whole like graphic screens and monitors are all freaking out. Okay, so I use WESD. This is one of those games where I do it a little bit different. Okay. One thing I guess they don't have with the Oblivion is they don't have add-ons, which is good and bad. Alright, so I think let's just go to System. And let's go to Settings, Controls. So we're just gonna... Hold on a second. Ah, this is gonna be such a pain. Come on. I can't believe that Skyrim's not running in... It's not running in windowed mode. Fuck. This is one of the things that I always hated about Skyrim, is like alt-tabbing and shit like fucks the game up, you know, like freaks out. There, let's... Like how do you run it? Like, I want to run it. System. Can you not run it in full screen windowed mode? That's kind of fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. Anyways, controls. Let's go to controls. Gameplay. Oh, I can't see any. I'm going to controls, but I'm not seeing anything. There we go. And for some reason, shit. Oh, nothing pisses me off more than having to alt tab out of a video game and like my monitor's all like fucking like flashing, trying to fucking like fix the resolutions and shit. You know what I mean? So I can't take a screenshot. Like the screenshot utility I'm using does not work well. Does not work well when the game's not in windowed mode. So if I hit print screen, it's just, it ain't working. It's doing print screen in game. So frustrating. Anyway, so it looks like left hand, right hand, activate is E, ready sheath is R. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna remember this shit. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, I will, because we can just go to the stream. Where's crouch? Where's like crouch? Here we go. Always run. There, sneak. Yeah, sneak. Wait. Okay, cool. That. Yeah, I hate that when you can't play a game in like full screen windowed mode. So hopefully we'll be able to play Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered in full screen windowed mode. Otherwise, I'll be kind of pissed off. Probably won't. I mean, well, we probably will, because remember, it is different. It is inside Unreal Engine 5. Okay, pressing button to start. Options. So let's go to video. Borderless. Windowed. See, windowed. Perfect. Pressing scale, VSync, uncap, all this stuff we don't care about. Windowed. Yeah. Move forward, move backward, left, right. So we want sneak to be left control, correct. That's correct. Walk. Should be that. Auto move. Should be that. Interact. That's fine. Attack. Fine. Cast spell. See to cast spell? I don't know about that. Sheath. I think sheath on mine was R, wasn't it? Open HUD shortcuts? What is open HUD shortcuts? Open shortcuts. I don't know about that. Like, I was using R for sheath. Let's do that, and then we're just gonna flip those around. Wait is T. Open journal. Open character is F1? No, let's do delete. Open inventory. If we don't have B key bound to something, I'd rather use B for inventory. since we don't have bags in this game. Well, no, we do have bags, but it's different. Previous menu, next menu, reset, quick save, that's fine. Quick load, that's fine. Escape, all this is fine. Inventory. Leave inventory fine for now. Apply changes. Did it save? That didn't even save. Yeah, I did save because that's okay. F, apply changes. Escape. New. Okay. So the good news is it looks like we should be able to run it in full screen windowed mode. So that's cool. So yeah, I think since I'm almost done with my honor for the week, you do enjoy just to change the pace. Yeah, I can only play like games like Skyrim. They're really fun. I mean, I like Skyrim and stuff, but since there's not other people in the game with me when I'm playing it, it kind of turns me off. Even though I don't group a lot with other players, I like that they're there. I like knowing that I can talk to other people, I can interact. When I do enchantments, I interact with other real players. When I go to the auction house, I'm buying stuff from real players. I like that, the fact that there's real people in the game, as opposed to like Skyrim or something where you're just pretty much playing all by yourself. So, anyways, I think I'm going to take off. I'm tired. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I only need to get 100,000 to cap my honor in WoW, and once the honor's capped, I'm not sure what I'm even going to do in WoW. I'm always burned out of World of Warcraft. The only thing that I've been doing in WoW is just trying to get my honor, trying to get my rank 14 so I can get my gear. And then once I do that, maybe we can see if we can get in some raids or something. I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. Or we'll just do some battlegrounds. We'll do some, I don't know if anybody's doing the other battlegrounds. I think it's going to be a lot better when Burning Crusade comes out. So when Burning Crusade comes out, we're going to have real PvP. We're going to have people actually doing battlegrounds. People are going to be doing arena. And so we can start doing like arena, battlegrounds, stuff like that. That'll be really fun. We can start doing like Arathi Basin and and Warsun Gulch, and I tried to queue for a few of those battlegrounds here, and most people aren't queuing for them. They're just all queuing AV because AV is the fastest honor. So people are just trying to, get their honor as fast as possible. And a lot of that's because of the way the PvP system works in Classic. Once you get in the Burning Crusade, it's completely different, right? It's all about getting rating. It's not about just grinding honor, it's about getting rating through like winning arena matches or winning rated battlegrounds. You can't just go into battlegrounds and just get a bunch of honor and get the best gear. You can't do it. It's not even available to you. You have to have some kind of a rating, So that's going to completely change the way people are doing PvP and TBC. So yeah, have a good night, man. I'm going to get to bed here pretty soon. I will catch you later, man. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.